Hello fellow coders, hope you all are doing great. Today I'm going to talk about comments in Python. Now first of all, let's open this file with the Python's default IDLE. Actually, when Python was developed, comments were supposed to be used as something that you could mention with your code to aware the viewer about the purpose of those lines of code. For example, if you have written some lines of code like this, and suppose you have made a software, I'm just taking a random example, and a person decided to view your source code. Or maybe you have made a project and you decided to reopen it after a long while. You don't really want to read all of them again and figure out what is the meaning of them or what is the use of those lines in the whole code. For that purpose, comments were developed. With the use of comments, you could just mention a line on top of your statements that would basically act like a title for a whole code. Comments in Python initiated with the help of a hash, and after that whatever you're going to write is not going to be included in the code, or the Python is just going to ignore it while you're going to run your code. For example, let's write these are some random lines. Okay, now this is not going to be included when I'm going to run my code. Now as you could see, the Python basically ignored whatever that was written after the hash. In real life, commenting out a few lines of code is actually very helpful. For example, you might build your own web application or work on some other big projects. At that time, you will have to write 100 lines of codes and you will get errors accordingly. Now, for debugging your code, you'll have to pinpoint the source of error yourself in the whole code. Now you can basically use comments for that. You could use comments to permanently or temporarily disable a piece of code. And let me show you an illustration. For example, if you want to disable this line for some period of time, let's say you just want to disable it and see what would happen to the code or the output after disabling this line. Let me just go ahead and use the shortcut keys for that. And talking about the shortcut key for commenting out. The shortcut key for commenting out is basically different for default Python's IDLE and code editors. Right now I'm using Python's default IDLE, so I'm using Alt plus 3. And talking about the code editors, we can use Control plus / for that. You just have to select the line that you would like to disable and then use Alt plus 3. There you go. It's not going to be included when you're going to run your code. Oops, I missed a small bracket here. I'm just going to add it and let's retry it. There you go. So as you could see, all of those lines that I have commented out are not displaying in the Python shell. That's it for now, guys. Hope you all found this video helpful. Please leave a like and share this video with your friends, and I'll see you very soon. Later.